Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a brand new episode where today we're going to build a 1990 GT Aggressor. That's right, I've moved from the 80s and into the 90s. This one here I was able to pick up from a guy named Donnie on Facebook. Shout out to you, Donnie. But I don't know what it is, but I'm moving into the bash guard bikes. By the way, if you didn't see last week's episode, go check that out. I'll throw it up here on the screen so you can see it. This was a 1990 Dyno Slammer that I built, and this one absolutely came out stunning. If you haven't seen that video, go check that one out. But this one here, this one's going to be amazing. We're going to unbox it together. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It certainly helps the algorithm, helps the channel, helps me out a lot. And check out my Instagram page and my TikTok. I'll throw those both up there on the screen so you can see it. But without further ado, let's check this one out. And as you can see here, I've already taken it out of the box. And this one's all shrink wrapped, so we're going to unpackage this one together. We're going to go through all the parts and we're going to see what this one comes with. This is a complete bike. So this is a bike that I purchased. It was complete. It had all the parts on it. We got the bars, we got the forks. As you can see, we've got the frame there. We've got some pedals, it looks like. We've got some, it looks like a seat here, a stem, a disc, and the brakes and everything in here. And so this bike looks amazing as it is. And when I saw it online, I was like, man, I got to have it. But I'm going to switch up a couple things, and I'll go over the parts and kind of go through everything and what we're going to switch up. We're not going to change too much on it, but I'm really excited to see what this frame looks like. And so we're going to take that apart and take a look at that. We've also got some wheels over here. And these wheels look, I mean, I can just barely see it peeking through, but they are chrome and they look amazing. I can't wait to see what the wheels look like. Again, everything that you see here is I'm seeing it for the first time. I have not seen this bike in the flesh. This is the first time I'm going to see it. So hopefully it looks as good as it did when it was online. But without further ado, let's break this one down. All right, guys, we got everything unwrapped, and all in all, it's a pretty decent bike. Needs a little freshening up, and of course, I'm going to take care of that, and we're going to switch out some of the parts. But the bones on this bike, really good. Chrome condition, very good. So check this out, and you can see here we've got the forks. This is an all chrome bike. Okay, this is a 1990 GT Aggressor. It's actually dated, looks like June of 90. June of 90. So this one's got the kind of these 90 mid-school, mid-year decals. We're going to change those up. I'll show you which decals we're going to use. But all in all, frame looks to be very straight. No issues. I don't see any dents or damage. Decent shape. I mean, really good shape, good bones. Got our seat posts. We got our forks. Needs a bit of cleaning, as you can see. But we're going to clean it up. We're going to freshen it up. Did come with this 5-hole GT disc sprocket. I'm not familiar with these sprockets, so I don't know if this is kind of like, a unicorn sprocket or if this is a good sprocket. He had mentioned that this is probably worth some money. Leave a comment if you know maybe what this is worth. I don't know what this sprocket is worth, but it looks like it was all chromed out. We have our double bolt seat post clamp, which is awesome, but we're going to end up switching that out. We've got our bars here, which look to be straight. And again, when I take everything out of the package, I like to have you guys see it just like I see it. So it needs to be cleaned and freshened up. We've got our grips here. We're going to end up changing those. And we've got our bar ends there. And it looks like we got a GT Elite stem that it came with, polished. Probably end up changing that. And we've got our ACS brakes, the BOA fronts, and the Odyssey pit bulls on the back. These look to be in real good shape. Just needs some cleaning, really, is all it needs. This set's got some blue accents. We're gonna remove all the blue accents, and I'll show you what we're gonna end up doing. We do have some. This is nice. Some chrome GT Elite pedals with the blue frames there. We're gonna end up changing the blue frames or cages, I guess is what those are called. Oh, that one came out. And then we've got our Tech 77s. Those appear to be Repop or Repop GT cranks. And then we've got kind of a GT seat here. Not sure what kind of GT seat that is, but we're going to end up changing that. It did come with some pegs that have seen better days, but we will get those refinished. And I'll probably use these on another bike, but we can get those refinished. Comes with blue gyro cables, and we've got our headset there. We got a chain there. We got some donuts, and we've got some washers there for the wheels. And he threw in, which appears to be some GT decals for maybe the pegs, perhaps. But all in all, not a bad frame set. And you know how we do on this channel. I'm going to clean this thing up, and we're going to make it look amazing. But and then let's look over here at the wheels. The wheels appear to be Arrayas, and these are 48s with the 48 GT hubs. So those are chrome. You know, they've seen better days with the wheels. I think we're going to go with probably some different wheels. But I do have an extra set now if anybody's looking for them. I might just sell those. So all in all, this is going to be a good build. And we're going to clean this up. We're going to freshen it up. And then I'm going to show you what kind of decals we're going to go on this. I've got 2 options for decals. Thomas Weekly, shout out to you. He hooked me up with some decals. I'll show you what those are. But we have 2 options for decals. We'll go through those. And we're going to clean up those bars. We're going to do different grips. And I'll show you what we're going to put on it coming up next. All right, guys, let's take a look and see what parts are going to go on this bike. And we'll start right over here. We'll start with the dice caps. Yes, we're going to put some chrome and black dice caps on there. And we're going to have our GT pegs. Yes, I had another set. These are pretty easy to find. The white ones are the ones that are hard to find. If you have any white ones, let me know. Hit me up. But we're going to have some chrome pegs on that. Of course, we're going to have the GT Gen 2 fork standers there that are going to go on there. Those are also chrome. We're going to have the black pads instead of the blue. And we're going to have the seat post clamp. Yep, that's the double bolt. That is the chrome. And we're also going to put the 5 dimple stem on there too. Because I was looking at the other one, the Elite. The Elite's nice too, but I think I like the 5 dimple better. We're also going to trade out. We're going to move these cages on these Elite pedals over to the chrome ones. So we're going to take the blue ones off. We're going to add the black. I think that's going to look a lot nicer. And I've also got some caps here that are going to go on the ends. We have our epoch. Yes, we're going to put an epoch on this. That's going to look amazing. We have our anatomical GT grips. Those will be going on this bike as well. We have the Big Wing GT sprocket, 43 tooth, looking fresh there. And we have our Repop GT Power Series 3-piece cranks with the spindle bolts. Don't forget about those. Those are going to go on there as well. And we're going to switch all the blue cables over to black. And I think that'll look much nicer. We've got our bottom bracket here. And one thing we didn't get was our seat. So I've got a seat that's coming in. This is an 87, so it doesn't belong on this bike. I do have the 89, but I'm waiting for UPS. So whether that comes in this video or not, we're going to double check that. But for now, we're going to use this. And then, oh my God, I forgot about the chain. Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. So guys, here's the part that you don't see. When your parts don't show up on time and you need a chain, you got to make a run to Walmart. Also need some inner tubes too. So $4.96, $9.96. You guys ask how I finish this bike so fast? Well, sometimes you gotta make a run to Walmart.
5 hours later.
And we're back. And yes, back from Walmart. Went all the way to Walmart to get this chain. I completely forgot to get the chain. But you know, this is a $10 chain. It'll look fine on there, but we got the chain now. God, I've been running around like crazy. What decals are we going to put on this bike? Well, I tell you, I got 2 choices here. I've got the traditional, and then I've got this custom chrome and gray that I got from Thomas Weekly. Again, shout out to you. I don't know if I'm going to go with the traditional or if I'm going to go chrome on chrome. I don't know what that's going to look like. I'm going to try it, and maybe it'll be too much chrome. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to see what that looks like. But I do have options here. And then last but certainly not least, we've got our wheels. Yes, we're going to go with the GT Super Laces, and we're going to go with the Yukai hoops there with the GT LP5 tire. So that's going to look amazing. This is going to look amazing. I think all these parts are going to look amazing. We got to clean up this bike. There's a lot of polishing to do. I'll probably be polishing for a couple hours, but I got to polish the frame. I got to polish the forks, the handlebars, and those pedals. So stay tuned for that. So I just got finished taking all the glue off and all the decals off and used some chrome polish. And let me tell you something, this frame looks like brand new. I mean, literally brand new. Look at the chrome on it. Look how it shines. We've literally brought this frame back to life. See, this is what I'm talking about. Taking something that is a bit old and tired, cleaning it up, giving it a little love, and bringing it back to its natural glory. I mean, just look at that. It looks perfect. This is going to look amazing. So, super excited. Really, really, really pleased with the way this came out. And we'll finish up the forks, the bars, and then we'll start to put it together. Okay, guys, here it is. I threw on the chrome decals, and honestly, I think it looks amazing. I think the chrome on chrome, there's just something about it that just makes it look super blingy. I don't know, you tell me. I just like the chrome. Look at that. Even got the gyro decal on there. Just look at this thing shine. I mean, it just looks absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. We got it on the forks as well. See that there? But this is going to look amazing. This thing's going to look sharp. I mean, this bike cleaned up so well. I'm so happy with it. We're going to start putting everything together. You can watch the montage here as we build this. This thing is going to look sick.